Are you ready, kids? Sure. There you go. You see, SpongeBob is no stranger to Nintendo consoles as well as Crash and Spyro are. As you can see, the best one ever made is Battle for Bikini Bottom. But I don't care what anyone says. I like this remake a lot, but we'll get to that later. You see, you can take control as SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, just like in the original, which I have for GameCube. But in this version, I have it for Switch. You can Plankton made robots in order to steal the Krabby Patty formula, but it doesn't work out well. And then it shows SpongeBob and Patrick playing robots, and then everything is tilted, and the graffiti looks better than the original. More like SpongeBob dehydrated, if I do say so myself. You can talk to characters in which the idols are very different from the original version, in which they weren't looking at each other, which is more likely.
I like it too, Anthony! It's so colorful!
I know it is very colorful on the Switch.
Yeah!
I agree. Sandy, you can take swinging actions by using the A button. Or is it B? I don't know. You see, the A button is for jump, and the B button is for action. As you can see, there are the controls of the GameCube version, which I forgot to mention. Haha. So, there. Sandy, you can take a look at this downtown Bikini Bottom. Very cool, huh? If I do say so myself.
Really epic!
It is epic, isn't it? Because I love this Insane Trilogy a lot, because I don't care what anyone says. I love it a lot, because I can take it anywhere, like I said with the other ones, at the beach, in the car, on vacation, even at parties, if I do say so myself, even at a friend's or relative's house, which I forgot to mention at the other ones. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff to cover.
Me too!
I know. Be careful not to fall off the cliff, because it'll load to back where you were. So yeah, I'll just take a look at the Goo Lagoon. Very bright, huh? Which I do say so myself. If I may, you even get to collect golden spatulas and find Patrick's hidden socks all over the towns. And you get to collect shiny objects, which is I forgot to mention. So yeah, if you're dying, try to collect underwear so that you don't lose health. You get to, and also you get to defeat robots in order to stop Plankton and his foolishness. And the bosses are really cool too. Shout out to Robot Sandy and for being cool looking. So yeah. Totally awesome, in my opinion. And Robo Patrick is pretty cool too, and so is Robo SpongeBob. while my girlfriend gets back to us, let's talk about the game alone. You see, Plankton's robots go on a murderous rampage which backfires on Plankton, and then SpongeBob and Patrick start to play robots together, and the next day everything is, the house is a ruckus, of course, as usual. And look at Gary, cute, isn't he? And you see the boss is like King Jellyfish, the mini, and you still get to collect shiny objects for Mr. Krabs, of course, and of course bridges and others to unlock. And Patrick's hidden socks you can still collect. To get back to Patrick, give back to Patrick, I mean. And as Patrick, you pick up fruit and throw at them, and Sandy, you lasso as, and then Bubble Buddy gives you power-ups as usual, and the bus stop lets you switch characters as usual, and Patrick, Sandy's lasso still lets you glide as usual, you know what I mean. And check this out, you still get, and golden spatulas are all over the place, if you ask me. And look at Plankton, he's so tough looking. It's not as bad as some people say it is. Come on man, get real, it's not that bad. And they managed to fix all the glitches and all the mess ups, you know what I mean. Whoop. You see, as you can see, the map is still there, as usual. And you can still get to battle robots, as the usual is. And on this hill, especially, you get to watch out for obstacles like these pufferfish props, And Sandy gets to slide. If you slide down anywhere as either Patrick, Sandy, or SpongeBob, you know what I mean, you'll still slide down. And look at and the hints are still there as usual. Don't worry, there's plenty of those where these signs are. And SpongeBob gets to fight King Jellyfish and Prawn. Don't worry. And Sandy still gets to fight the Flying Dutchman in these mini bosses. Right, so you still can't repeat them. That's a shame. And the D1000 are still there. So no worries, no hiding from them. You get to destroy them as usual. Aw, you're dying? Don't worry. You'll get back to where you were. And check out the cutscenes. Pretty good, as I might say. Since they fixed it back in February 2021. You know what I mean. Of course. I don't care what anyone says. The graphics still look good, as I would say. And check out these platforms. Pretty intense, might I say, right? Oh, The SpongeBob's new level is still pretty, as I would say. And you better watch it. And these cutscenes, they just look brilliant, as I would say. And the environments, too, they look pretty awesome, as I would say. And just look at Squidward. I love him. He's one of my favorite designs, other than all the characters, I would say. Yeah. And don't worry, you get to annoy Squidward still. And Mr. Krabs gets to let you collect shiny objects for him until he says, the only good robot, you know, is the one that's giving me them shiny objects. You know what I mean. Oh, and you know, and you still get to collect underwear, as usual. No worries. You still get to fill your health with and the lassos, and you still get to do Sandy's lasso swing and collect golden spatulas as both her and Patrick as well. Oh, and check out the multiplayer mode. And you see that's my multiplayer mode as Mr. Krabs, while Olivia is Gary, my sister. Oh, and better watch out for these, as usual. That they just look hot and weird. Oh, that reminds me of Crash when he does his body slam. Of course. Oh, and Patrick, he just looks nice looking. And SpongeBob, you see, as usual, he looks really good. SpongeBob himself looks great. Sure, the characters look brilliant and nice and perfect, but SpongeBob, Squidward, Sandy, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs, and including Plankton themselves, look great, including Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, and Mrs. Puff, and Larry, and Gary, and, of course, you see, I played multiplayer, and it's actually, I don't care what anyone says, multiplayer is really cool. I played as Squidward, and my sister played as Patrick, and my aunt played as Patrick, and I played as the same character, and we did very good. My friends, if I do say so myself, check out the Sand Mountain. It is totally epic, and it's a little foggy too. Don't worry. Squidward's dream can be a torture to everyone sometimes, but I don't care. And look at Mr. Krabs. I love him. He's my favorite design, as well as Squidward, SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, and Plankton, of course. And the Flying Dutchman looks very cool, if I do say so myself. You see, there are many bosses to do, such as Prawn, the Flying Dutchman, and of course, King Jellyfish. Just as they were in the original. And of course, you get if you defeat Robo SpongeBob, and if you defeat the Robo Brain of Robo SpongeBob as the 100 spatula, you get to see the 100% ending of the cast singing the song. And multiplayer is very cool too. I don't care what anyone says. Robo Squidward is the best, if I do say so myself. And check out this ice skating section. Pretty neat, huh? And let's talk about the visuals. Wow. You know, it's good. I absolutely love this game on the go and at home, so it would never be worth double dipping, if I do say so myself. So this is Bandicoot Lover saying, play it! What's up, guys? Welcome back to another review, and today I'm going to review the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the video game. On the system I have it for, the GameCube, on Nintendo. So, in this game you play as SpongeBob and Patrick. Sadly, no playable Sandy. You'll see what I mean. So, I'll show you where Sandy is later on. However, Mr. Krabs appears too, as well as Plankton, though speakable, and this time Clancy Brown voices Mr. Krabs, unlike Battle for Bikini Bottom, in which both he and Mermaid Man were both voiced by Joe White. So, there you have it. And of course, Mindy will show up from time to time, giving you extra abilities, and which are similar to the ones in Battle for Bikini Bottom, which this game is a lot similar to. So that's cool. And then we gotta talk about the visuals here. Amazing. So back then I was at a board, and it got me really pissed off, and you know, afterwards I beat that area, and you know, I used a cheat code to unlock all the levels, in which I can't say. So there you have it. I said the thing I could say, yeah. And of course, you get to do a special ability with SpongeBob with his guitar, and in which the bubble flies through the rings, you know, similar to bubble power, to the bubble power, you know what I mean. And of course, there's Patrick's ability that goes from a butt smash to, and of course, to head bash. Of course, the minigames are also pretty fun too. Check out this area. It's pretty cool, huh? Although some minigames are very short, but that's okay. I don't mind that. And check out this area. If you look closely, there is Sandy riding on her wheel, just like in the movie. There, you see. And of course, the watermelon and the ice cube make a comeback, as well as the button thing. And of course, there's Goofy Goober tokens to collect, replacing the golden spatulas, of course. And of course, the driving is very cool too. Also, not only do you complete a regular mission, but also you get to complete a time mission, a ring mission, and of course, a lesson of time mission, of course. And of course, there's slide missions too. There, you see. And you do the same things as the driving levels, of course, in the paddy wagon. Whoa, that is way similar to Sand Mountain, if I do say so myself. And of course, the boxes, which are a lot similar to the one in the Idiot Box level, makes a comeback as well, known as the Teleport Box. And of course, the replacement for the bus stop is the Portal Potty. You know what I mean. And of course, look at this time trial. Pretty cool, as I say so myself. And this is absolute
beautiful, as I do say so myself. You see, there are also bosses to defeat, such as King Neptune, which I defeated as Plankton controlled him at the end of the game, and there's also 2 Dennis boss stages, as well as the Frogfish, and I think that's it. Oh wait, there's never mind. Yeah, those are all the only boss stages. Yeah. So, yeah, look at these rings. I forgot to mention about that. That is pretty cool, as if I do say so myself. So, yeah, I had a lot of stuff to cover.
Oh, and like I said with my other game episodes, the cutscenes pop up from time to time, and they look gorgeous. And they are actually inspired by the movie, actually. Well, this game was released around summer 2004, that is. Just about a few months before the movie premiere. Yeah. Well, the reviews came out about October 2004, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, and check it out. Plankton in a commercial. Pretty intense, might I say. Oh, and also boss fights that to do, like Dennis, for instance. There's always boss fights. Oh, and of course there's the Cyclops. Can't forget about him. Oh, and of course there's this level where you follow Goofy Goober. Oh, and David Hasselhoff. Of course. Nice painting. You should put it in DeviantArt. Yeah, of course. There's always this scene where SpongeBob fights Dennis on David Hasselhoff. Fun fact, Sandy has a cameo in this level. Like Topless, of course. And of course, there's also extras to come across. Here, I managed to unlock everything, and I mean everything. Well, thanks to YouTube, that is, of course. But don't worry, I don't have it on PS2, I have it on GameCube, that is. Thanks to a fellow YouTuber, that is. And here, that was Patrick dressed as Elvis, and here he's naked. And SpongeBob, you can dress him up as Mermaid Man, and a real sponge, that is. Yeah, you know. Oh, and these power-ups come back from Battle for Bikini Bottom. How could I forget about that? Oh, and cheat codes galore. It reminds me of SpongeGar and Patar. Oh, ripped pants SpongeBob. And lifeguard SpongeBob at the same time. How about that? And plus there's also audio tracks to come across, if that's your thing. This is a Battle for Bikini Bottom Pulsea reference. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Plus I have this game for GameCube, like I said many times, yeah. And the extras are pretty fun, actually. Oh, and check out this concept art. Pretty cool, don't you think? Yeah, I agree so. But don't worry, I have this game, like I said, many times to this point. I have this game for GameCube, so no worries. After all, this is a Battle for Bikini Bottom clone, aka a Spyro clone, might I say, because it's a collectathon. Yeah, like Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah. Oh. Flawed, cheap presentation. Yeah. Was the ending of the movie not finished? Limited resources? Yeah. Oh, and Mindy comes in from time to time. That is. Yeah. Oh, and King Neptune, of course, appears in this game.
and scaled down textures and bad shading. Pretty fine, yeah. And the sliding is pretty fun, might I say, in Shell City, yeah. Oh, and this. He is such a card, SpongeBob. He makes me laugh. Ha ha. Pretty funny. Oh, and there's always a beginning where SpongeBob and Phil have a chat. And when Mr. Krabs says, no cheese, look, lighting. Oh, and these fish with bad breath. How could I forget about that? Of course. And of course, there's the bungee jump. There's oh, and Mindy will give SpongeBob and Patrick power-ups from time to time. With the amount of Uber tokens that is, yeah. You know. Of course. There's and this is the challenge with SpongeBob that with the bubble power similar to it, yeah, with the rocking guitar, yeah, Goofy Gooper guitar that is, yeah, yeah, of course. And there's this follow that Goofy Goober level. Look at him run, the old coward. He makes me laugh, SpongeBob, and so does Patrick and Mr. Krabs. Oh, and this ending is pretty anticlimactic. Oh, and this epilogue is pretty cool if you unlock everything in there. So it features SpongeBob and Krusty Krab as manager. I mean, Krusty Krab 2, that is. Even if you have plenty of time to unlock all the Goofy Goober tokens and the chests, that is, which is the extras, yeah. This epilogue is pretty cool, like I said before. Well, just now, that is. And also, you'll have to get all the Goofy Goober tokens and the chests, that is. Yeah. And I'm serious, just like that. Reminds me of Bert from Mary Poppins. SpongeBob was pulling off the best Bert from Mary Poppins, that is, yeah. And look at Mr. Krabs. He's right there. I know it. And also, these Goofy Goobers right on the right look pretty cool. And if you get a chance, yeah, I had a love story.
And wait, I forgot to mention the bungee jump. It also makes a comeback, along with the shiny object collecting thing. You see, those replace the shiny objects, the weights. Check out these targets, pretty cool, as I do say so myself. So there you have it. I had a lot of stuff to cover, and I promise I cover the rest of the SpongeBob games right here. So yeah, I promise I cover the rest of the SpongeBob games, as well as the rest of the Disney games, as I do say so myself. So there you have it. You may think you're gonna win the Kingdom Hearts race, and the Mario and Sonic race, but I'm gonna win the SpongeBob, Disney, Mario, and Sonic race. So, may I take your hat, sir? Oh boy. Here we go. And of course, I forgot to mention this about the bowling thing. It also makes a comeback.
and this makes a comeback to this thing. So that's it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out, corn dog. What's up guys, Bandicoot Lover here, and today I'm going to review another SpongeBob SquarePants game, Lights Camera Pants, featuring the SpongeBob and his friends. In this game you get to play as SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, and Plankton, whenever you want to. There are many mini games to play in each world. There's Krusty Krab, Goo Lagoon, Boating School, Sand Stadium, Jellyfish Fields, although I'm going out of order, but that's okay. The Chum Bucket, yeah, that comes after the Sand Stadium. Jellyfish Fields, Bikini Bottom Jail, and lastly, Downtown Bikini Bottom, of course. And if you get enough points in the story mode, you get to you have to see who gets the role of each place, you know, so you can win the role, or if you don't have enough points, someone else might get the role from you, but that's okay. There's always next time, and if you or many other opponents don't have enough points, you'll have to try again to earn more points for the role, because of, you know, Gil Hammerstein. He's a video game exclusive character, you know. Well, one of the video game exclusive characters, as if I do say so myself. Well, you know, this is my favorite to go to, Rock Bottom, part of Sand Stadium, of course, because you get to rock out, of course, and the system I have it for is for the GameCube, of course, which I do say so myself. And as you can see, this is my gameplay, so of course it is. Why else not? Oh, and look at me, I'm rocking out as SpongeBob, if I do say so myself. You see, there are 3 different difficulty story modes. There's Bronze, which is easy, or beginner. There's Silver, which is medium or intermediate, and then finally there's Gold, which is hard, or should I say advanced, of course. So, of course, and I have a lot more stuff to go through, a lot of stuff, you know, to spend time around with, so of course. And then there is, of course, there are some challenges that go from slow to fast to even faster, of course, such as the Krusty Krab with some games, of course, and also you get to unlock many other games too, such as Rock, Paper, Scissors, and of course there's Take One. the game where you tap the button, and of course, you get to make your own movie if you don't feel like unlocking all the bronze, gold, or silver movies. So, of course, there's always for you to make your own movie. Especially me, for instance. And, yeah, of course, there is a lot of stuff I need to... And of course, there are some cheat codes that I myself did a while ago, and you might be able to find them too, either on IGN or many other cheat code sites. So just type in SpongeBob Lights Camera Pants cheat codes for any system you have it for, and the cheat codes will probably be there.
So yeah, you get to pick, like I said, you get to pick 6 characters. Well, you get to pick 4 characters to play with. Only one player, player 1, you play with, while you pick the other 3, computer players. And take a look, you even get to make your own movie as well. Yeah, how about that? If you're lazy and don't feel like unlocking the silver, bronze, and gold movies, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, how about that? So, yeah. Also, there are other mini games to unlock as well. Yes, but yeah, I'm too lazy to do that, so I was able to do at least 3 cheat codes, yeah. So yeah, that's where I was getting at, yeah. So, of course, from time to time, there are many mini games to do, such as the one, yeah, of course. And BTW, this is someone else's gameplay for the Xbox, while I have it for the GameCube. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the system I have Lights, Camera, Pants for is the GameCube, of course. Yeah. So how about that? So, yeah. You get to play through Krusty Krab, Goo Lagoon, Jellyfish Fields. Sorry, I'm not going in the correct order, but here we go. Now, oh yeah. You also get to play through Boating School, Bikini Bottom Jail, Sand Stadium, The Chop Bucket, Jellyfish Fields. Yeah, I said Jellyfish Fields already. Yeah. Oh, and Downtown Bikini Bottom, and that's it. Yeah. So, like I said, there are other mini games to unlock, and you even get to do tournament mode as well. Yeah. So yeah, depending on how many points you have, you get to get the role, but if you don't have enough points, so you'll have to try again. So yeah, listen to Gil Hammerstein. Yeah, you'll have to. Things can get harder, you know. Oh, and you also unlock art gallery, concept art, and yeah, you unlock. And this is like similar to Winnie the Pooh. Yeah. Yeah. You know. Yeah, how about that? And depending on which player you are, you get to choose between player 1 and 3 computer players. Yeah,
How about that? So yeah. Of course. And there are trailers there, depending on what's... Yeah, of course. And there are trailers, of course, there. Yeah, how about that? You get, if you like to go through the bonus section and check out the trailers, that's fine. Yeah. So how about that? Yeah. So, of course. And there's also rewards, like you unlock action figures and yeah, art, concept art, and of course you get to make your own movie. If you have the cheat code, have a certain cheat code you get to look up. Yeah, so yeah, why not? Plus there are many missions to do and mini games to do, of course. So yeah, look at Patrick being silly. Yeah, he's just talking back to back. Yeah, and of course, yeah, there are many roles you'll come across from time to time. Yeah, so of course. Of course. And this is Patrick being goofy as ever. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can tell he's yelling. The officer is yelling. Yeah, of course. And of course, Patrick, he's such a card. He makes me laugh. Ha ha. Yeah, you made him yell. And it even depends on which thing you get to do. Yeah, how about that? Oh, and there's even, and check out these mini games. Pretty intense, might I say. Yeah, so I had a lot of stuff in mind, a lot of stuff I wanted to say about Lights, Camera, Pants. They had mighty big boosts to fill, and I do think THQ really set out what they were nailing out to do. And of course there's Cannonball Jenkins. How could I forget about him? Yeah. So, of course, there is many things you get to come across. Yeah. So on behalf of SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and of course Patrick and Plankton, this game is awesome in my opinion. Even though it feels like a Mario Party clone, yeah. So of course, yeah, I had a lot of stuff to say. That's it. So moving on. That's it. So, alright, that's all I have to say now. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you in the next review. So, I'm 25. What's up guys, Bandicoot Lover here, and back with another game episode. This time, it's gonna be all about SpongeBob SquarePants, Creature from the Krusty Krab. On the system, I have it for the GameCube. You know. So, in this game, you play as either Plankton, SpongeBob, or Patrick. And there are special cameo appearances which I'll get to later, might I add. So, yeah, there are dreams which you can play SpongeBob, Plankton, and Patrick in, might I add. Yeah. So yeah, this is also the first game this is also the first time that a SpongeBob game appears on the Wii, as well as the fourth time on the PS2 and GameCube. Sadly, no Xbox version. That's a shame. But there is a Game Boy Advance and DS game versions. Yeah. So, of course, there are also different kinds of costumes you can unlock, like Rockstar SpongeBob, that is. Oh, and the story starts off with SpongeBob in a race car, that is. Oh, looks like the style of the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and Lights, Camera, Pants in the SpongeBob movie game models. Yeah, that's interesting. Only it's by a different company. Yeah. But not Heavy Iron. Oh, and there are similar things to Ratchet and Clank and the SpongeBob movie, that is. So, yeah, I know. 429. That's right. So, sadly, no sign of Squidward. Speaking of his house, yeah, that's a shame. Oh, and SpongeBob turns into this disturbing version of himself. Yeah. It is really cool, I mean. Looks pretty awesome, right? Oh, and in Patrick, you play as Starfish Man. Yeah. Thank you, Patrick. You get help from the phone booth, which is very interesting. Oh, and when Patrick stops, he jiggles his belly when you're not moving him, that is. Oh, and Plankton, you get to be chased by a giant patty, that is. Yeah. So, I found in this dream sequence, you take control of SpongeBob once again, that is. Oh, and help out Old Man Jenkins. Oh, and the Alaskan Bulworm makes a comeback. Yeah, and there's Old Man Jenkins, you see? Yeah. So, and oh, in this dream sequence, you get to ride with Patrick in outer space, that is. Yeah. Oh, and Plankton, as a giant Plankton, you destroy buildings. Yeah. Oh, and there's also special material, that is. Check out this. Oh, and destroy the drive-in. Yeah. Oh, check out this plane gameplay with SpongeBob. Pretty cool, as I might say. Oh, and Mrs. Puff and Mermaid Man also appear in this game, other than Sandy, as a non-speaking character. Yeah. So Mermaid Man is, like in Lights, Camera, Pants, is voiced by Joe Alaskey, who is in style of Grandpa Lou, that is. Yeah, I know. So, oh, and the gameplay is pretty cool, as I might say so myself. also vehicles you can drive in, as I might say. Oh, and also this is my gameplay, I swear. This is my gameplay, yeah. And oh, and also I promise I'll do Atlantis Square Pantis along with Truth or Square. I swear. Cover these games another day. Yeah. So, of course, there's also playing gameplay with SpongeBob and Old Man Jenkins, that is. Oh, and check out this Starfish Man gameplay with Patrick. Pretty intense, huh? Yeah, it looks pretty cool, as I might say so myself. Oh, and check out the racing gameplay with SpongeBob. Pretty intense, huh? But how about this the speculator thing with Plankton? The chase, you know, like the boulder in Crash, you know. Oh, and Patrick flies on a rocket. That's interesting. Oh, in this level, Patrick meets up with Mermaid Man. Oh, and why don't you ask the Fairly Odd Parents games, for instance, as well as Jimmy Neutron gameplay. That's... Although I don't have the Fairly Odd Parents or Jimmy Neutron games, that's a shame. So, yeah. Again, this is another one of those licensed games. Yeah. Of course. As I do say so myself. Oh, and Patrick blows. Yeah. Oh, and not bad, as I do say so myself. It's actually not pretty weird at all, in my opinion. Oh, and reminds me of the gameplay from the SpongeBob movie game. Yeah. Oh, and these enemies. Am I right? So, yeah. Of course, there's also... Alright, I had a lot of stuff to discuss about SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab. It had mighty big boots to fill. Alright, let's move on to another game, shall we? Which appears to be Atlantis Square Pantis on the system I have it for, the Nintendo Wii. Yeah. So, the adventure starts off with SpongeBob and his friends being chased by Lord Royal Highness and his guards after Patrick destroys the oldest living bubble, and then Plankton shows up and starts, you know, destroying everything. And then good one, SpongeBob. So, might I say, it starts off with Plankton up to no good, as usual. You play as Plankton, SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and of course Patrick. Of course, Mr. Krabs doesn't talk in this game. That's a shame. Yeah. Although a few grunts and laughs and stuff like that. Yeah. So, that's a darn shame. Mr. Krabs doesn't talk in this game. Yeah, unlike the other games, that is. So in this game, you play through... You use the Wii remote side to side. So... Mr. Krabs photographed all the exhibits in this round. So, yeah, this game actually became from hated to loved, actually. So, yeah. Yeah. And as well as the double-length episode itself became from hated to loved, according to Mojo, that is. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, it's the same as, as the episode, that is. Yeah. Oh, and check out this bus ride. Pretty cool, as I might say so myself. Oh, and here comes Lord Royal Highness. And there he is. Oh, and check out this gameplay. Reminds me of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory reference, right? Yeah, some friends, huh? Oh, and you even get to shoot stuff. Oh, and Squidward models himself, as usual. What a masterpiece. You even get to shoot guards, that is. Oh, and SpongeBob and Patrick are scared because they destroyed the oldest living... They think they destroyed the oldest living bubble. Oh, in which Patrick did with his camera, and now the Highness is very angry. Yeah. And the guards now start chasing them, so that happens to end up... And that starts the next sequence. The helping out others thing. So, yeah. Oh, and that picks up where we left off the game. The ice, in which the tank shoots ice cream. Yeah. Yeah, ice cream. Yeah. So, of course. Oh, and also, the credits are anticlimactic too. So, yeah. You get to press arrow keys to while watching the credits, that is. So, it's actually not bad. It's actually an underrated game. Yeah, as well as it is an underrated, TV special, that is. TV movie, that is. Yeah. Well, they're both underrated now. Yeah, they went from hated to loved, Unlike Truth or Square, the special, that is. That's still hated. Yeah. So, I did sort of promise I would cover Truth or Square, the video game, among other SpongeBob video games. So, I guess now is this time as good as plenty to start making on that promise, huh? Oh, and check out this art collection. Pretty. Oh, and you also get to unlock special things. Yeah. Ooh, special things. Oh, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I know. Oh, and check out these outfits. Yeah, pretty intense, might I say so myself. So... Oh, and check out this shooting section with Sandy. Oh, and Patrick's abilities, too. Pretty intense, might I say so myself. Oh... And that happens to... Patrick uses an anchor. Yeah. You see, I beat Creature from the Krusty Krab in 2007. And I beat this game, Atlantis Squarepantis, back in 2008. So, yeah. Of course. So, I did... promise you guys that I would cover you know. Like I said, oh, and you even get to shoot guards with Krabby Patties. That's funny. Might I say so myself? So, of course, there's a lot of stuff. I'm going through, but there's... So, yeah, that wraps up everything. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next review. Peace out.
What's up guys, Bandicoot Lover here, and today I'm going to talk about two more SpongeBob games on the Nintendo Wii, which is what I have them for. Let's start with Truth or Square. It starts with SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs having a little chat while SpongeBob warns Patrick about Plankton stealing the formula, although it backfires on him, might I say. And it's up to SpongeBob to save the day once again. Yup. Okay, that's not really the plot. Okay. You can play through SpongeBob through as many weapons as you like, though he transforms into many powers, if I do say so myself. You know. So, of course, from time to time he turns into a spatula and a wheel, might I say. Yeah. Oh, and check out this final boss with Robo Squidward. Reminds me of the multiplayer Robo Squidward and Rehydrated. Am I right? Oh, check out these. Oh yeah, this might be similar to Battle for Bikini Bottom, only it's on the Wii. Yeah. So, yeah, of course. So, with weapons, you even get to change into power-ups for Patrick, Squidward, and Sandy. Yeah. Oh, and there's Mr. Krabs has another voice actor, which is Bob Jules, who is known for voicing Man Ray in the show, as well as Bagheera in the Jungle Book 2, among others. So, yeah. And of course, you get to play through the memories of SpongeBob like when he first met Sandy, only in an alternate timeline. And the first jellyfishing day with Patrick, and Squidward's first Krabby Patty, might I say, and SpongeBob's applyment for the Krusty Krab, job employment, might I say. And also, of course, there's a lot of stuff to go through these days. Oh, and Patrick uses a hammer, Squidward uses a clarinet, and Sandy uses SpongeBob as karate choppers.
Alright, let's move on to the gameplay, shall we? Alright, here we are. Truth or Square. On time for you know. And check out the loading screen. It gives you a trivia question as well, depending on which episode it is. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, and the cutscenes are absolutely gorgeous in many ways. Yup, that's right. SpongeBob is at his house celebrating the 11th anniversary of the Krusty Krab, you know. along with his friends. Yeah, 2009 is the game's release year. Yup, and Mr. Krabs is voiced by Bob Jones, like I said. Yeah, of course. Not Joe White, not Clancy Brown. Yeah, Bob Jones is the voice of Man Ray as well. Yeah, you know. Oh, and there's Patrick dressed as a policeman. Yeah, of course. Oh, and the gameplay is very cool, in my opinion. Yeah, how about that? So yeah, why not? Oh, and here we have... Oh, and check out this picture. In the background, as SpongeBob and Patrick as babies. Reminds me of the Secret Box episode, yeah. Yeah, Oh, and there's Plankton. SpongeBob must protect the formula from Plankton. Yeah. Oh, and there's stories to levels to come across. Yeah. Similar to Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah. Oh, and there's... Oh, and these talking scenes are absolutely cool in many ways. Yeah, You can consider the final boss to be platforming, yeah. How about that? Oh, and these loading screens, like I said. Oh, and check it out. The loading screens give you a trivia question as well, depending on what it is, as well as an answer. If you like, you can answer, if you like, Honorary Rookie of the Day. Yep, that's the answer. Oh, and check out my gameplay. I do awesome. Yeah. Oh, and SpongeBob turns into a spatula. Yeah. And these power-ups. Yeah. How about that? So, oh, and SpongeBob dressed up as Mermaid Man. How about that? Meeting Sandy Cheeks in another way. Cause this of course, I know where he works. The Krusty Krab, of course. Yeah. Of course. Oh, and there's and Sandy appears in this game from time to time. Yeah. Oh, and he spins like a wheel, just like Crash Bandicoot, similar to Crash Bandicoot, yeah. Clary, yeah. Of course, I know the answer to that. Okay. Yeah, and there's also Squidward. He helps you. You turn into a clarinet, and he plays notes to defeat enemies. Yeah, of course. Oh, and there's Squidward in the background as well. Yeah, of course. So yeah, why not? Of course. There's a lot of stuff to go through these days. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, why not? Absolutely. Pearl, of course. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Oh, and this cutscene that's... Here's SpongeBob trapped in a chair, strapped to a table. Yeah. Of course. Oh, and because of Plankton, yeah. Of course. Oh, and of course, there's cutscenes, of course, from time to time. Yeah. Oh, and there's always yeah. There's always cutscenes to go through from time to time, yeah. Of course. Oh, and there's boss levels as well. Boss fights, I mean, yeah. Of course. Yeah. Whoa, look at his face. Oh. Check it out. These cutscenes are gorgeous in many ways. Oh, and check it out. That's a big boss for the big... That's a big bad boss. Yeah, of course. So yeah, you get to battle this big bad boss. Yeah, the chum bucket. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, and Johnny, the newscaster, helps you from time to time. Yeah. Don't worry, all of this is my gameplay. No biggie. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Of course. Oh, and there's also... Oh, and be careful not to fall off the edge or else you'll lose a life. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Oh, and how can I forget about... Yeah, of course. How about... Oh, and how about... You fight robots similar to Battle for Bikini Bottom? Yeah. Plankton's robots, that is. Yeah, of course. Of course. There's always things to come up. Oh, and check it out, an Easter egg from Krusty Krab training video. Yeah, how about that? Which I completely discovered, yeah. Oh. Check it out. Oh, and there's also many. Oh, and there's Plankton as well. Yeah. Oh, and these tips come in handy. Yeah, of course. Oh, a fan, just like Crash Bandicoot. Another reference to Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, how about that? Of course. Oh, and check me out. I battle awesome. Yeah. Oh, and there's a boss fight where you battle Robo Patrick. Yeah, after you call him a reference to No Weenies Allowed. Yeah. Oh, and there's a Robo Squidward boss fight where you battle Robo Squidward similar to Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated multiplayer mode. Yeah. As a reference to Just One Bite, a season 3 episode, yeah. In which No Weenies Allowed is also a season 3 episode, yeah. 2 classics, yeah. Of course. Of course. So, and there's also
collectibles as well. Oh, and you collect underwear to refuel your health. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Of course. So yeah, why not? Oh, and there's also... Oh, and be careful with that. With these bullets, or else you'll... Oh, I managed to get him as well. Yeah. Oh, and there's the heart. Yeah, of course. So yeah, I pretty much reached the end of Truth or Square, the video game. Yeah, it's an underrated game for me. It's a great game in my opinion. So moving on to another game, Now let's move on to SpongeBob Boating Dash. Once again on the Wii. It starts with SpongeBob failing boating school once again. And he must desperately get his license from another teacher who is not Mrs. Puff. Yep. Okay, that's not literally the whole plot. Yeah. So, of course, there is, of course, a whole bunch of... So it's a SpongeBob racing game, of course. You get to play as SpongeBob, Squidward, Sandy, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, among others. Yup. Oh, and also Plankton. How could I forget about him? Yeah. I know the actor behind Mermaid Man, Ernest Borgnine, and Tim Conway, the voice of Barnacle Boy, have both died. You see, Ernest died in 2012, and Tim Conway died in 2019. Yeah. Okay. So this is my final SpongeBob video I'm going to do in a while until the new game, the Cosmic Shape, comes out on multi-consoles, that is. Oh, and there's racing, battle modes, and stunt modes as well. Okay. So you get to race, do battle modes, and you even do stunt modes as well. So check out my gameplay with Patrick. Pretty cool, as I might say so myself. You see, I managed to 100% the game back in 2011, that is. Yep. Oh, rock bottom. And check it out. It has more places now. Just like in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Classic and rehydrated, might I say. Yep. And check it out. Whether you know it, I'm Squidward. Just like I'm Squidward in my SpongeBob show. Upcoming SpongeBob show, might I say. Because it was postponed, delayed again. Yeah, that's a shame. So yeah, he doesn't use a clarinet like the multiplayer rehydrated, so that's a shame. So, and also, check out this battle mode. Pretty intense, huh? And epic, right? So, of course, there's a lot of tracks to go through in order to earn a license or not. Yeah, for SpongeBob or not. So, you bump into Patrick and many other fish, including the main characters themselves. So, yeah. There is a bunch of stuff to go through these days. A lot of nails, a lot of bolts to collect. For boats, that is. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, and also, you get to... Well... Oh, you crashed your boat. Ouch. Oh, and also, I managed to beat Truth or Square back in late 2010. Yeah, of course. So, yeah. I have a lot of stuff to say about all the SpongeBob games so far. They had mighty big boosts to fill. And I think THQ really nailed what they were setting out to do. So I won't be doing any bad SpongeBob games like Hero Pants or Plankton's Robotic Revenge, I swear. And I won't be doing handheld SpongeBob games. So I'll just keep talking. I will only talk about the console SpongeBob games. I swear. So, yeah, that's it. So, and that's all the time I have today to talk about all the SpongeBob games. So make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more if you haven't seen my channel yet. So, yeah. So, SpongeBob, happy So SpongeBob, I wish you luck on the next game. So I guess until the Cosmic Shake arrives, I'll be waiting on that. So until then though, take care.
Are you ready, kids?
Yeah, I'm ready. Alright. Now. Welcome back to another video. I'm sorry for not uploading a new game episode. I've been just working on my other shows, you know, Crash Bandicoot Worlds and you know, Spyro Revolution. Yeah. And now I'm here to talk about the last two SpongeBob games. SpongeBob Super Sponge, right here, and Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, that is. So, SpongeBob wants to give Patrick a special autograph of their favorite superheroes, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, for his birthday. And he wants to surprise him too. So, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy order SpongeBob to go on missions around the ocean, that is. So, yeah, you're gonna have a decent time as well. So, this game is a whole lot similar to Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, collecting 100 golden spatulas, that is, and losing every time you touch something hazardous. You lose golden spatulas, yeah. You know, this is like a Sonic the Hedgehog clone, might I say so myself. You know. So, oh, and you also get other characters help you out too. There's Squidward, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Patrick, and Plankton, who helps you go through a time machine, and of course, Gary. Yeah, Gary. Sadly, no appearance for Mrs. Puffer Pearl. And Mr. Krabs doesn't even make a mention of his daughter in all the other games, including this one. Maybe Pearl was too much to make, or something. Yeah. So... oh, and you collect extra life, which is underwear. Yeah. Oh, and be careful not to fall off the edge. Or goo or lava, whatever. Oh, and be careful not to hit these. Oh, and the phone booth makes you get a checkpoint as well, might I say. Well, bottomless pit. You know, if you run out of continues, you get a game over. Oh, and there's also, of course, you use power-ups from time to time, such as jellyfish net, glove balloon, reef blower, the shell. I mean, yeah. So, and there's also bubble blowing and karate choppers. Oh, there's Man Ray right there. Be sure not to touch him, or else you'll lose many golden spatulas as you can. Oh, and other power-ups include squeaky boots. Yeah. Oh, and be sure to look out for more extra stuff. Like, there's a lot of extra stuff in the bonus material too. I gotta remember. Yeah. I swear, I'll remember. I gotta check back to this game sometime, because this is my gameplay, as a matter of fact. And there's many things to collect, such as peanut butter, jelly, bread, lettuce, and gold chocolate coins, which are yeah. And there's also starfish plush and wrench and there's many bosses to do as well, such as Mother Jellyfish, Iron Dogfish, the Flying Dutchman. I gotta remember. And there's other stuff too. Yeah. Oh, and there's a lot. But be sure not to get 0 golden spatulas, or else you'll lose a life, that is. Yeah. And there's also many. Oh, and when you beat the game 100%, when you beat the game, you get to unlock and a special bonuses to do. I forgot to say, such as Tunnel of Love, Ghost Town, and there's this eel, which I forgot to mention. And there's this, the Iron Fish, which is what I forgot to mention. And the mother jellyfish I also mentioned recently. Parasitic worm. Wait, why didn't I think of that? And of course there's the Flying Dutchman, of course, might I say. Yep, there he is. And there Iron Dogfish as well. And there's many bonuses to do in the in the end you get to celebrate Patrick's birthday with all SpongeBob's friends, and I mean everyone. Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Gary, Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy, Plankton, and even Squidward. Yep, that's right. Everyone. And now wow, I gotta say, that's a cool picture. Now let's move on to the next game. And last game, that is. Even if you don't count the handheld games, which is SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. So, so at the beginning of the game, SpongeBob finds a chest. Or is it Gary that finds a chest? Yeah, Gary finds a chest. So, SpongeBob opens the chest and reveals a bottle, and he rubs it, and out comes none other than the Flying Dutchman himself. So, the Flying Dutchman puts a curse on SpongeBob, in which every time he collects a treasure, he will kidnap SpongeBob's friends one by one, and he will gain more power than ever. And he'll become even more powerful than ever. And it says, Damsure, Donut O'Bean, or Release. So, I don't care what anyone says. These two games are two of my favorite games growing up, other than Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob movie, and I like all the SpongeBob games. Well, except for the Wii U, except for the mid-2010s era, as I might say so. Well, the ones I dislike are Hero Pants and, Plankton's Robotic Revenge, which is what I'll never do because they're trash. And you get to do this with Patrick. Fix his antenna, that is. Oh, check it out. Chum World. That's new. Jellyfish Fields and Bikini Bottom. Oh, and there's the Krusty Krab, of course, and you collect coins as well. So and you even get to find treasures, which is what I also said. So Gary finds a chest, and out comes none other than the Flying Dutchman, and he puts a curse on SpongeBob and his friends, and he kidnaps them. Yeah, one by one. Yeah. And there's Squidward there. Yeah. And you even get to help out the Flying Dutchman's ghosts. Yeah. Some people... Well, I call this game underrated. It's such underrated, yeah. Yeah, and there's Larry too. And there's robot crabs. Ooh, Plankton is in this game too. Look at that. And also there's... And in the end you get to fight the Flying Dutchman. Oh, and find all 7 lost treasures, and you get to collect letters of SpongeBob's name, and you find treasure chests, that is, of infamous treasures, yeah. Oh, and check it out. Yeah, and there's also levels to do. There's Goo Lagoon, Sandy's Tree Dome, and Jellyfish Fields, which is what I already mentioned, and Chum World, also mentioned that, and the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, and Downtown Bikini Bottom, yeah. Oh, and you do karate with Sandy, that is. Oh, and Bikini Bottom. And I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and there's the big jellyfish from... Yeah. Yeah, now. Yeah. So, yeah. Of course, you also get to ride jellyfish from time to time. Yeah. Of course. So... Yeah, of course. But the handheld games are for another day. Yeah, or there's a lot of them. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do all the handheld games, because there's a lot of them, you know. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna do the handheld games because there's a lot of them. I'm not gonna do that, for instance, yeah. So, of course, you dress up as many different things. There's Reef Blower, Jellyfish Gear. Oh, and there's... Look, Sandy. You help out Sandy in Downtown Bikini Bottom. The same thing you do with Mr. Krabs. Oh, and you also dress up with a Reef Blower. And you also dress up as Mermaid Man, that is. Yeah. And also in a jellyfishing outfit. And also in a jellyfishing gear. And you also roll with SpongeBob, yeah. Just like in Battle for Bikini Bottom. But this is the earliest. But this is an early concept of his... Whoa. That was a weird fish. Yeah, So, some people say this makes this game feel like it's made by a bunch of people who never ever seen SpongeBob. Right. But I don't care what anyone says. I like these 2 games, Super Sponge and Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. They're 2 of my favorite games, other than Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah. And in the end, you save SpongeBob's friends, and you defeat the Flying Dutchman, and SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Gary, and Sandy head back to Bikini Bottom to the Krusty Krab, and then the game ends. So why not? And there is many concept art to look at in the special features. Yeah. So yeah, of course. So, alright, thanks for joining me on my SpongeBob journey. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this game episode a big thumbs up, because I'll be looking for more friends to hang out on YouTube. So welcome back to Bikini Bottom. I'm sorry for not uploading a SpongeBob game episode in a while. That's alright, but now let's move on to something I haven't done before. The SpongeBob handheld games for the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Nintendo DS. So let's start with Legends of the Lost Spatula for the Game Boy Color. So here you can take on, you must find the oven knobs, 4 of them to be exact. So SpongeBob tells Mr. Krabs all about it, and then he tells him a story about the Flying Dutchman in his underworld, that what the oven leads him to. Yeah, so yeah, of course, why not? But be careful not to fall in that goo or lagoon or whatever. Oh, and check out this Goo Lagoon section. Pretty cool, as I might say so myself. Be careful of those scallops. Here you have many weapons as you have, like the instead of dying, he loses his pants. Yeah, as I was saying, you have Moonrock Harvester and spatula and jellyfish net, and that's it. Also, you get to have bubble blower. Yeah, forgot about that. So 4 weapons and many costumes to unlock, like Mermaid Man and Hall Monitor, and yeah, something like that. Yeah, there's many treasure chests as well, so yeah, how about that? And check out this menu. Pretty classy, huh? Yeah, and you get to unlock new areas too, like Jellyfish Fields and the desert and the jungle, and you know. Alright, on to the Game Boy Advance games, known as the first one, Creature of the Krusty Krab, which is the first one I'm going to talk about. You know. So, here's SpongeBob. This is his ugly design as seen as the console version, which I have for GameCube, yeah. Oh, and here's a live counter. Depending on which live you have, how many lives you have, to be exact, yeah. So, yeah. Of course. Make sure you subscribe for more, as that says, and leave a like, yeah. So, on to more stuff. And here's his
Patrick's ugly design, and that one was Gary's ugly design, yeah. Never saw those before, yeah. Well, unless I unlock Plankton and Patrick in the Game Boy, in the GameCube version, which I haven't done yet, because I completed it on GameCube, yeah, a long time ago, in 2007, that is. You know. Oh, and here's Plankton. Plankton looks normal. That's strange. Yeah. And on to the next one, which is Lights, Camera, Pants for the Game Boy Advance. Here you play as SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, or Patrick, to be exact. Sadly, no playable Mr. Krabs or Plankton, but they appear as non-playable characters, yeah, NPC I mean. So, how about it? Oh, and also in Creature from the Krusty Krab, GBA, you play as either Plankton, SpongeBob, or Patrick, depending on which level you're in, yeah. I forgot to say that, yeah. And also there's a life counter, yeah, for Patrick and Plankton as well, yeah. Sorry, forgot to say that. Alright, back to Lights, Camera, Pants. Alright. Here, SpongeBob can blow into a big sponge, yeah. And hey, check it out. SpongeBob can levitate. Yeah, you know. Oh, how about that? Switches. Look at that. Watch out for jellyfish. On the clapboard receives a try. Maybe, and so on to the next one, which is Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, which all these GBA and GBC and DS games I have for emulator, yeah. And this game I actually have on ROM as a pack with Super Sponge. We'll get to later, of course. Here, the Flying Dutchman. Here, SpongeBob chases Gary and calls for him, yeah. And this is the same design as Battle for Bikini Bottom, because it's made by Vicarious Visions, yeah. Oh, here is Battle for Bikini Bottom, yeah. Also developed by Vicarious Visions, known as creating Crash Insane Trilogy on Xbox One and PS4, yeah. How about that? And here SpongeBob can ride on Mystery, yeah. So, yeah, why not? Plus, there's Krabby Patties to collect, as well as golden spatulas, 3 of them to be exact, to unlock exits, yeah. And here you can bounce on robots or blow bubbles at them to make them not work. How about that? Yeah. And this game on the Game Boy Advance I actually have on the actual cartridge, which my grandma gave me about like in 2005 with a red Game Boy Advance SP that folds. Yeah, she gave it to me. She gave this version to me along with to go with my GameCube version, which I reviewed, which I also have on Switch, rehydrated that is, yeah. So I have this on GBA,
Switch, and GameCube. How about that? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go through. Yeah, on to the next game, which is Super Sponge. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Be careful. Here, SpongeBob, it's the same plot. Here is this. In this version, it's the same plot as the PS1 version. Only it's different things like the health, yeah, the heart, which is the health, of course. How about that? Because the PS1 version is based on Sonic. Next one. Okay, here is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I mean, Atlantis SquarePantis for GBA, which I also have for Wii, of course, which I completed it back in 2008, that is. Of course. So, yeah. How about that? So, I like both versions of Wii and GBA, in my opinion, to be exact, because the TV special and game of GBA and Wii console have all gone from being hated to loved, that is, except for Truth or Square, which only the special is bad still, yeah. Which are the songs are the only good thing about Truth or Square, yeah. How about it? But watch out for jellyfish, yeah. Alright, on to the last one, which is the last SpongeBob GBA game, which is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Here you can play as SpongeBob or Patrick, depending on which level you're on, yeah. And you get tips from Mindy as well. And you defeat bosses like Dennis and many others, yeah. Oh, and you get to get the crown, get to go on a quest to save the town, and of course, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Sandy, of course, even Gary, yeah? Alright, on to the Nintendo DS versions, starting with the Yellow Avenger. Here, SpongeBob can rescue Bikini Bottom from the clutches of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy's enemies, yeah, with water balls among others, yeah. How about that? Okay, I'm starting to sound like a broken record right now, but you gotta believe me, this is the most fun I'm having in my life, yeah. But never mind. But don't blame me, I'm on vacation, so I can still review games on vacation, yeah. How about that? Oh, you could save Bikini Bottom from the little dirty bubbles, yeah. How about that? Alright, on to the next one, which is Creature from the Krusty Krab, also for the Nintendo DS. So yeah, how about that? So, you know, I actually have this as well on DS as well as I do on GameCube and GBA. So yeah, of course. So yeah, here. Oh, and this racing thing again. How could I forget about that? You know.
Yeah. You better watch out for those obstacles, yeah. How about that? And there's Gary. Yeah. Gary got blown up. Oh, and on to Atlantis Square Pantis, the DS version, which I also have for Game Boy Advance and Nintendo Wii. So yeah, other than the special GBA and Wii versions, this Nintendo DS version has also gone from hated to loved, as well as the special GBA and Wii versions, yeah, as well as the console versions, yeah, of course. So yeah, how about that? So yeah, you can play as SpongeBob, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, or Sandy, yeah, to be exact. Which, depending on which level you're at. Yeah, how about that? So yeah. Oh, and here's the boating area. Yeah. Oh, and next up is Drawn to Life SpongeBob Edition. Yeah, here you can save SpongeBob and his pals from Doodlebob by creating your own SpongeBob character, yeah. Oh, and here are the rescues and the lives you have, yeah. Depending on your progress in the game, yeah. But if you run out of lives, you get a game over. Unlike the consoles, yeah, which game overs are obsolete, yeah. Well, except for remasters, yeah. So, yeah, how about that? Plus, there's more characters like to save, like Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Patrick, even SpongeBob, to be exact. Alright, on to the next one, and final one, which is SpongeBob's Truth or Square, which I actually like the DS version, to be exact. Other than the Wii version, yeah, of course. So this is actually pretty fun, yeah. You get to do power-ups and collect as many objects as you can, yeah, including SpongeBob coins, yeah. How about that? Like, including turning into muscular SpongeBob, to be exact. So yeah, how about that? Of course. And there's even a picture of SpongeBob's brain. How about that? And you even get to turn into a hammer. How about it? Oh, and next up is SpongeBob's Boating Bash. Forgot about that. Yeah. And also, you get to race as SpongeBob, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Squidward, and many others. Yeah, to be exact. You even get to unlock some of them, yeah. Of course. So the story is basically the same as the console version, known as the Wii version, which is what I have, yeah. Of course. And here's my gameplay as Sandy, but yeah. But no worries. So, of course. So, yeah. And here's SpongeBob's Surf and Skate Road Trip. Here's you can play as SpongeBob depending on which level you're on. So you get to surf as him and many others, yeah.
It's a surf race, yeah, how about that? So, there's even many other things to do in this game, like skateboarding, for instance. Yeah, how about that? Skateboarding race, to be exact. Yeah. How cool is that? Yeah. Plus, there's also... to be exact. So yeah, of course. So yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like I said, and until then, take care. I'm ready for this review. Yeah. From the early days of Crash Bandicoot to the modern Spyro, Sonic, among others, to the modern stuff like review another back in time marathon game known as Battle for Bikini Bottom, the GameCube game. Yeah. I already reviewed Rehydrated, so now I'm going to review the classic. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So, yeah. Here you can play as SpongeBob, not only SpongeBob, but Patrick and Sandy as well, each with their own pro, cons, and abilities, yeah. And there's Squidward, yeah. Everything is tilted here. And the graffiti is the same, yeah, as in the Rehydrated version. And of course, there's Gary. Up, and there's Rock Bottom, of course. And you get to fight robots as well, yeah. And of course, the head bash. Yeah. With this, yeah. When you bash into floating boxes. And of course, Patrick's body slam, as seen in Crash Bandicoot, yeah. Yeah. And of course, there's always a lagoon. Goo Lagoon, for instance. So yeah. How about that? So, and of course, there's always when there's always and I always fight the hammer robot, and you get to collect golden spatulas as well. There's all kinds of robots to battle. There's hammer robots, tartar sauce robots, spinning robots, and all sleepy time robots, giant oil robots, and all reminds me of a TNT crate. And many different kinds of robots. Yeah. Oh, and here's a sleepy time robot. Yeah. Oh, how about that?
He told me that too. He wants to do a skateboard. He knows he can. He just wants to.
But be careful not to run up to him, or else you'll get zapped. Yeah. And of course, there's always Rock Bottom to come across. Yeah, of course. And be careful not to fall off the edge, or else you'll have to get back to where you were because of Hans. Yeah.
Yeah, roller ball. You have to use the roller ball for this. Like bowling, yeah. Of course, yeah. And of course, there's bosses to do. And look, there's Mermaid Man, Larry the Lobster, and there's Sandy's. And here's where you get to play as Sandy, yeah. And you can save Patrick from the robots at Jellyfish Fields before you get to play as him, yeah. Of course. So, there are many abilities to come across, like bubble power and head smash and rollerball and this, yeah. The spin, yeah. Just like Crash Bandicoot, yeah. You see, licensed video games of that time are supposed to be not that good. But when one comes around, you're gonna get a decent time. So, yeah. What made the original Battle for Bikini Bottom feel very special was that, unlike the other, hey look, there's Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy here, of course.
No, I'm not. When I do see him.
As I was saying, what made the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, other than the rehydrated Battle for Bikini Bottom, both feel kind of special, was that they weren't garbage. Licensed video games of that era are supposed to not be good, so when one comes around, you're gonna get a good time of gameplay, yeah. How about that?
Did you see?
Yes, Dad.
So, you better watch out for these oil robots, or else you'll get back to where you were, without a checkpoint, that is. And there's Sandy's dream, yeah.
It definitely is, Dad.
And there's Larry, and there's where you get to play as Sandy, yeah. One of the levels, yeah. Of course.
She did a discussion about what she did in Gucci.
Yeah.
Online,
Oh, and the lasso for Sandy Swing is very fun. It's still very fun to this day, even in Rehydrated, which they fixed. Of course. I don't care what other people say about Sandy's lasso swing and Rehydrated. It's still good, yeah. So, yeah. I said this in my original Rehydrated video, but yeah, of course. And it's also nice that I get to you get to feed the clam shiny objects, yeah, as well as pay Mr. Krabs for shiny objects. And this means that Mr. Krabs and Mermaid Man still have their wildly inaccurate voices, even in the original. Yeah, but I don't mind that. It's okay. Yeah. Of course. There's also, and of course, there's the Goo Lagoon, of course. And of course, there's always smashing boxes full of shiny objects. Yeah, of course. And there's always, and here you get to save everyone's skin from peeling by defeating that robot with light beams from the lighthouse, from the lifeguard chairs. And you better watch out for that thunder robot, or else you get zapped, of course, by lightning. Platforming in Squidward's Dream can sometimes be a total nightmare. Yeah, but I don't mind. Even in rehydrated, it's still good. Oh, and the sliding. There's always the sliding. Even in rehydrated, it's still good. In my opinion, yeah, it's always my opinion. Everything I say is just my opinion. Yeah, of course. Oh, and here you get to beat Larry, Mrs. Puff, and Bubble Buddy's times. As in the Kelp Forest, you get to beat Mermaid Man's time. Yeah. And of course, yeah, there's always a sliding mission. And of course, once you enter the bowling rollerball area, when you see the credits, when you get 100%, you get to see the characters sing the theme song. Yeah. Unlike rehydrated, when you completed the Robo SpongeBob and neutralized the giant SpongeBob robot's brain, you get, after the final cutscene, you get the ending. You get the secret ending where everyone sings the theme song. Yeah, so that's the end. So don't forget to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. And make sure you give this a big thumbs up. And until then, take care. I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Me too.
Yeah. With Battle for Bikini Bottom doing so good these days, I think it's time we take a look at yet another SpongeBob game. This time for the Nintendo Switch, which is what I have it for. SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake. And I'm here with...
Your girlfriend Angelina here.
That's right.
And my daughter.
Yep. So, yeah, the story goes like this. SpongeBob makes a wish with Bubbles after he meets up with a mermaid fortune teller named Cassandra. But things go wrong, and Patrick turns into a balloon, and it's up to SpongeBob, along with Patrick, to save the day once and for all.
Yeah.
And check it out. You can battle jelly enemies as well, similar to the robots in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah.
Yes, you do, Dada. You sure do.
That's right. Oh, and you go through the Western days and prehistoric era and the movie era and all kinds of stuff, yeah. Oh, and the pirate years, yeah. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. So yeah, why not? Oh, and be careful with that lava. Oh, and you get to karate chop as well. According to that, yeah. Oh, and SpongeBob flies with a pizza. Sorry.
Pizza.
Yeah, I know it makes you laugh. Oh, and you battle jelly enemies here as well in the Bahamas.
Yes, you do, Dada. You sure do.
Yeah. Oh, and you see, this is my gameplay. No worries. Oh, and you even get to play as SpongeBob in different costumes as well. Yeah. Oh, and check it out. Scaredy Pants SpongeBob as a ghost. Yeah.
Ghost SpongeBob.
Yeah, and Pirate SpongeBob, as you can plainly see.
Yeah, I see that.
Eat already, Anthony? Okay.
So, yeah, why
Gosh, I
not?
hope I'm not in the recording. Alright, take it easy with those raspberries.
Sorry.
Okay, never mind that noise. We're a program.
Yeah, we sure do.
Oh, and this is captured from handheld mode. See?
Yes.
You even get to play as SpongeBob in his underwear. As you can see. Or is it a diaper? I don't know.
It's a diaper, Anthony, a diaper.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, and check it out. The sliding sessions as well. Just like in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Rehydrated, yeah.
Cool rainbow. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I sure do like it a lot as well. Okay. You get to fly in the air, of course. Oh, and this is also captured from handheld mode.
Handheld or dark mode. Whatever.
Yeah, whichever way you want to play it. Yeah, doesn't matter. Also, this is my 95th game episode ever. So, yippee!
Yeehaw!
Yeah, that's right. I mean my 95th game episode. Yeah. Oh, and check it out. You do boss areas as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, and one of the prehistoric SpongeBob you'll play as is SpongeGar. Oh, and Springtime SpongeBob is here as well, along with Gary.
No appearance for Sandy or Patrick.
Make sure you eat, okay?
Well,
Okay.
Sandy is in this game as well.
She is.
Yes, she is. So yeah, why not? Oh, and Jester SpongeBob, Leaper SpongeBob.
Cool.
Oh, and Madame Cassandra shows up from time to time as well. If you need guidance, yeah.
Guidance, yeah.
So as you can see, Plankton we also get to talk to Plankton, Sandy, Squidward, and of course, Mrs. Puff, of course, and Pearl, of course. How could I forget that? So yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, you also,
I'm putting it back in.
oh, and you also do a leaf blower as well.
Wee whacker.
Reef blower, yeah. So yeah, why not? How about that?
How about that?
Oh, and you also blow bubbles if you get the chance to blow up beds and such. Oh, and you also play as Glove World SpongeBob as a costume, yeah.
Alrighty.
Eat it all at the same time. Eat that.
Okay.
Oh, and this boss fight with Pearl, like I said, comes in handy as well. Oh, and you also get help from Mr. Krabs from time to time. Yeah. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, and of course, there's Western time. There's the Western days as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm eating my lunch.
That's okay. Oh, and of course, the things go downhill. And of course, you get to cook Krabby Patties as SpongeBob. Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Shady Shoals as well. Oh, and you also.
Shady Shoals.
Oh, and there's also SpongeGar as a costume. Yeah. How about that? So yeah, why not? Oh,
Yeah, why not?
oh, and also there's a health bar with underwear as well.
Oh, underwear.
Yeah. Oh, and Patrick helps you from time to time whenever you fall off the edge. Yeah. So yeah, why not?
Make sure you eat your wrap too, okay?
Alrighty.
We only have like 15 minutes.
So yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, and you also, oh, I forgot to mention, you collect jelly as well for Cassandra. Here I have 10,059. Yeah. Oh, and also, once I completed the game, I only felt so lucky. Yeah. So yeah, why not? Oh, and also the Flying Dutchman comes around from time to time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How could I forget about Glove World? Yeah. Oh, and Bubble Rockets as well. Yeah.
Pudgy the pirate.
Well, that's the Flying Dutchman, for instance.
Flying Dutchman. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here you get to play as SpongeBob, and that's it. Sadly, no playable Sandy or Patrick. They're only Patrick helps you, and Sandy you help get back to Bikini Bottom. Yeah, how about that? Oh,
How about that?
oh, and check it out, Rock Bottom makes a comeback as well.
That was not number one.
So yeah, why not? Oh, and so yeah, why not? Oh, and there's medieval times as well. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, and you fly through rings as well. Oh, and there's also,
Olives. My favorite.
yeah,
Oh, Lord. You're gonna run out of time.
and there's a
Oh no.
Can you pause this till she's done eating or no?
so, yeah. There's also sliding, which I already mentioned as well.
Make sure you
Yeah.
eat that wrap, okay?
Alrighty.
So yeah, why not? Oh, and there's these checkpoints come around again. Yeah. So yeah, why not? Oh, and you also fly across hooks. Yeah. Oh, and there's Glove World, of course, which was absent from Bikini Bottom, rehydrated, of course. Oh, and there's also. Oh, and this game is also developed by. Purple Lamb Studios, yeah. How could I forget about that? Yeah, excuse her.
That was a good one.
Oh, and you get to use a reef blower as well. How could I forget about that?
That was savage.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I bet you I got 5.
Oh, and my girlfriend's eating her lunch. No biggie.
Yeah, no biggie, guys.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the audience, right?
Yeah, you are. My girlfriend, yeah.
Boyfriend, baby.
So yeah, why not? Alright, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Give it a big thumbs up. So until then, so long.
Oh, Sarah, what is it?
Alright, now that we've did many SpongeBob video games, preparing SpongeBob Krusty Cook-Off! Yeah. And here you can make many meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, of course, including Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, since they're always hungry. Oh no, he's hot! Yeah. And here I am. Yep, here I am with... Yep, they're both here with me. Squid... That's right. And today... Oh, new box. That's interesting. And anyway... on to the game. Here you can make many meals for... including pancakes, Krabby Patties, tacos, pasta, and many others. And for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever. Don't forget Krabby Patties, right? Yup, that's right. Yup, you got it. I know. I know. And there was Robo SpongeBob. And there was Plankton's Robot Chef. Yep, that's right. Of Robo SpongeBob, yeah. And here's the Krusty Krab. Right where it's always been. Yeah, you got it. And same with my opinion, this game is awesome as well, yeah.
Me too.
Yep, that's right. So, we're gonna talk about it for over 11 minutes. And there was Sandy, right?
Right, with
I know. And there's Patrick, known as Kalen, from Program.
I know.
And here we are, Squidward and Pearl, right?
That's me! I'm here at your service,
Yeah.
which is me for the show.
Yep. And here you can make many pancakes and many food. And don't worry, all of this is my gameplay, see?
I see that.
Yeah. I know.
You do know Anthony Squidward, my baby.
Yep, that's right. And
Yeah, Dada.
here you can buy many things with your coins as well. And to quote Mr. Krabs, hello, I like money. Right? Like Craig, right?
Oh, God.
Like,
Money.
yeah, like Craig, right?
Yes, which is my brother, Craig.
And we're talking about a program show of SpongeBob, right?
Doing in the springtime, yes, Anthony.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in the summertime because it takes place in the ocean.
I know. In the Bikini Bottom, of course.
Yeah. And there's the spatula.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
And here-
good.
And here's Plankton's Robo SpongeBob. Plankton, known as Joe, right?
Right.
Oh, and here's the pineapple, the Easter Island head, and the rock. Home of SpongeBob, which is James. Am I right?
Yes.
And me, Squidward, and Kaylin, Patrick.
I know. Anthony Squidward.
I know. We're using our SpongeBob names, including we're also talking about the SpongeBob musical that we're gonna be in. So no worries.
Yeah. We're all in this together.
Anytime that I wanted more.
More.
Yeah, just like Mr. Krabs says, yeah.
Yes. Craig says that word.
I know. Oh, and there's many customers you can come across, like Fred and Tom and Gus and Nat and Bubble Bass, of course, including the
Bubble Bass is one of my friends in the show.
named Amy. Yeah.
Amy is Bubble Bass from the acting room.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about this glitch. It's no worries. Yeah, and here's my reward. Coins and treasure, lots of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You are my treasure. You are my treasure.
Yeah.
What says that song?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, you are right.
Oh my god.
Oh, and there's Sandy, of course, and Squidward, of course.
Which is you and Ellen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you might also come across Mrs. Puff, known as Heather, right?
Heather, yeah! Who is playing a new show for the summertime in June?
Yeah. And you get many rewards as well. Am I right? Shh.
Right!
Yeah. Oh, and of course, Plankton is here, known as Joe Lagala.
Oh, Nagala, yes!
He's up to no good, yep.
Yeah, Joe Nagala's up to no good.
Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see more of my videos, and don't forget to follow me on YouTube and give.
Yeah, YouTube to check out my Dada's videos, guys.
And make sure you give this video a big thumbs up to see more, and share if you like. But back to the video, and comment if you like. Anyway, back to the video. Here you can change many outfits of SpongeBob, and you make many foods as well. Yeah. Am I right?
Right!
Yeah. So, of course, there's a lot of stuff to go through these days in the Krusty Cook-Off featuring SpongeBob and his friends.
Yeah, I have another stuff in mind. Another stuff I want to say about this new game episode.
Yeah, same here. So, I pretty much reached the end of this episode. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see more of my videos like I keep saying. And like I said, give this episode a big thumbs up. And make sure you comment for more. If you, and yeah, so until then, take care. And good night.